So sitting upright for me now, your feet flat on the floor, hands resting naturally and your head level. You don't need to prepare, you don't need to expect, you only need to follow and notice. Take one slow breath in, hold, and release, and let the shoulders fall. Again, in, hold, and release. Neck long, jaw loose. One more in, hold, release, and eyes still. Good. Keep your head level, and without moving the head, look up. Eyes up to the eyebrows. Hold that strain, lids heavy. Begin to close the eyes slowly, with the eyes still turned upwards. Good. Feel the flicker. Feel the heaviness. And as the lids shut, the muscles soften. And the extra effort switches off. That is the beginning. Now focus on your right hand. Do not lift it. Do not move it consciously. Just imagine the hand lighter. 1% lighter with each breath. One percent, 2, 3, lighter and lighter. Not effort, observation. The hand begins to shift. It floats upwards by itself, as if someone else were lifting it, but it's not you. Up and up and up, higher and higher. It comes inwards and touches your chest, and the chest softens. The ribs widen, and you drop twice as deep. Now let the hand melt down. As it drops, your attention drops below it. Good. You didn't decide to do that, you just noticed. Now breathe only through the nose. Slow and silent. Each exhale smooths the jaw. Each inhale widens the ribs. That's the rhythm. Stay with it. In and out. In and out. Good. That's proof your nervous system is responding automatically. And now, so you can go even deeper, make yourself more comfortable. In a moment, I will ask you to stand, walk a few steps, and lie down. Do it slowly and steadily without speaking. Keep the focus inward. Keep the eyes soft. As the body reclines, the mind drops twice as deep. Every muscle lets go, because gravity does the rest. When you are lying down, arms loose by your side, eyes closed again, you'll notice a deeper heaviness than before. That heaviness is trance. Make yourself comfortable and lie down now. Good. The system is ready now. The deeper body position means deeper mind. From here, you don't have to move unless I ask you to, and the rest of the session flows effortlessly. You will now run 3 tasks together. No more, no less. 3. Task 1 is breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will count the exhales. Task 2 is on each exhale, silently in your head, label the last digit of the prime sequence. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Just the final digit. Task 3. On even exhales, tap the left thumb once against the thigh. Good. Begin. Exhale. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Now switch. Odd exhales tap, even no tap. And the primes switch to Fibonacci's last digits. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. And whenever the digit is 5 or 0, the right arm becomes 5% heavier. In, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Now drop tasks 2 and 3, only the breath remains. Breathing in for 4 and out for 6. Notice the quiet. Notice the release. You don't care about the digits you couldn't count. Not caring is a proof of trance. In a moment, you will not know if you are deeper now or if the moment you realize you are deeper was a moment ago. The thought appears before the word ends. The word ends before the thought begins. And that misordering is space, and in that space you drop. You can notice the sentence you are hearing while remembering it, and by the time you remember it, you are deeper than the one remembering. Good. Now set aside one simple number in your head. 7. I want you to misplace this number, lose it, let it go offline. And we're going to count backwards from 10 to 1, skipping that number. Let's count together. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. The absence proves trance. Deeper still. Open your eyes, clear and natural. Close your eyes and drop twice as deep. Again, open eyes, and close, double. Open and close. Each time you close, depth multiplies. You are beyond the first layer, beyond the second, and down. Your left palm presses to your thigh. There's a magnet under the skin. On the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to try to lift your hand. But the more you try, the more it sticks to the magnet. 1, 2, 3. Try to lift it. Try as hard as you can. Good. Release. The right arm now. It's a steel bar, rigid. It's unbendable until I tap. Try and bend it. Try and bend this steel bar of an arm that you have. It holds. It holds so tough. And tap. It melts. So soft now. And that is on and off. That is trance. I'm going to ask you to take 20 breaths now. And they will feel like 20 minutes or 2 minutes. The system will choose. When I say return, time normalizes. Start breathing now. You are hearing these words now, and as you hear them, you're already remembering them. And as you remember them, you are no longer just hearing them. The moment you realize you remember them, you are deeper than the one who remembered. The more you try to follow my voice, the less there is to follow. And the less you try to follow, the more you realize you're already following. If you understand, you go deeper. If you don't understand, you go deeper. Either way, depth increases. The thought that tries to make sense is the thought that cannot make sense. And when it cannot, it stops. And when it stops, the system drops. You don't know if you are listening now or remembering what you will have heard a moment from now. And it doesn't matter, because each time you wonder, the wondering folds in on itself and the body falls heavier. Now notice, the harder you try to hold on to the beginning of this sentence, the more it has already ended. And the harder you try to hold on to the end of this sentence, the more it has already begun. So beginning and ending collapse together. Each attempt to solve increases the need to solve. Each need to solve collapses into the fact it cannot be solved. And the moment you see it cannot be solved, you're already deeper. The more you think you understand, the less there is to understand. And the less there is to understand, the more you notice you've already understood. And that noticing is depth. Every time you think you're catching up, you notice you're already behind. And when you notice you're behind, you realize you're already ahead. Ahead and behind collapse, and the collapse is trance. In a moment, count forward from 1 to 10. But skip the number after 6. Do not decide what that means, just let the brain do it. Good. That gap is trance. Each loop doubles depth, each paradox folds the system inward. Each failure to solve is proof of trance, deeper now, much deeper. And now we begin. Open your eyes now, neutral and clear. Nice and wide. Wider. And close them again, down, twice as deep. Again, open them wide as you possibly can. And close down. Again, open, really try and stare into the middle distance. Keep them open. And close. Deeper still. Each cycle teaches the nervous system down means safe. Down means precise. Down means better. Sit upright for a moment. Imagine a small magnet in your chest, pulling you gently forward. And the torso shifts. It's not you moving, it's you observing, pulling you towards my voice, pulling you more and more forwards. And now the magnet reverses, a slow draw backwards. The spine leans unchosen automatic. The mind holds beliefs, some accurate, some are outdated, some were useful once, but no longer. Outdated beliefs distort posture, they compress value, they lower standards. I want you now to bring one of these beliefs to awareness, to the front of your mind. The thought, I am not enough, or I must prove myself, or others decide my worth. Hold that belief in your mind for a moment. Hear the words. Notice the weight in the body. Where is it? In the chest? In the stomach? In the hips? In your heart? In your back? Locate it and observe it for a moment. Now that belief is not fact. It is a construct. It has no equation, no metric, no validity. Repeat silently, this is not fact. This is residue. It does not belong to me now. Now breathe in, and on the exhale, let the residue leak out. And on the inhale, restore precision. Every cycle empties residue. Every cycle restores clarity and truth. I want you to take the phrase, I am not enough, and break it. 3 words. Each word detached. No weight, no authority. Say it once internally, I am not enough. And notice it's hollow. There's no resonance, there's no command. You don't believe it. So we're going to replace it. I am valuable. That is fact. That is evidence and that is objective. So let's repeat it, slow and clear. Inhale. I am valuable. And exhale. Again. I am valuable. I am valuable. valuable. Lengthen the back of the neck by 1%. Release the jaw, your ribs wider by 1 centimeter. This posture is value. This posture is confidence. The nervous system locks posture to identity. Every time you assume it, you assume this posture, value is reasserted. Fact 1, body in shape. Fact 2, assets secured. Fact 3, discipline maintained. Fact 4, skills learnt. Fact 5, commitments upheld. Each fact is evidence. Stacked evidence recalibrates value. Say it silently. I am valuable because I create value. Again, I am valuable because I create value. And again, I am valuable because I create value. Compromise is a belief. It suggests lowering the standard is acceptable. It is not. Say internally, my standards are pre-written. They are not edited in negotiation. Say it again, feel the certainty, feel the refusal to bend. My standards are pre-written. They are not edited in negotiation. If a situation fails the standard, it is a no. Without justification, without delay. No. Now put your right arm straight out in front of you, rigid and unbendable. Try to bend it. It holds firm like steel or iron until I tap. Tap. And now it becomes soft. That is refusal, that is release, that is choice. You control the on-off. That is confidence. Now I want you to release a word from your mind. That word is weak. You're going to forget that word, replace it, misplace it. It no longer exists in your vocabulary. Try to recall it as it slides away. And you can't. This is what happens to obsolete beliefs. They misplace, they vanish, they lose their grip. Repeat internally, confidence is policy, not mood. Value is fact, not hope. Standards are fixed, not flexible. Each phrase is an anchor, each repetition cements identity. Confidence is policy, not mood. Value is fact, not hope. Standards are fixed, not flexible. will sit in silence now for 20 breaths. The mind will feel as if hours pass. In that stretch, the nervous system deletes residue. Return now. The residue is gone. Clarity is what remains. The old beliefs are cleared. Standards have been restored. Your value has been recalibrated. And confidence has been seeded. Every proof doubles depth. Every depth compounds confidence, and every seal makes identity permanent. Open your eyes now, neutral and calm. And close your eyes, down, twice as deep. Again, open, wide. And close, double. Each cycle imprints depth and certainty is confidence. And confidence is your policy. Confidence is not hope, it's not mood. Confidence is evidence. Evidence 1, your health in order. Evidence 2, your assets are secured. Evidence 3, discipline is established. Evidence 4, your skills are improved. Evidence 5, your commitments are upheld. These are objective, not imagined, not opinion, they are fact. When fact is present, Confidence is automatic. Repeat silently, I am valuable because I create value. Say it again, I am valuable because I create value. And again, I am valuable because I create value. Until the words become obvious, until the body accepts them as your baseline. Now say silently, my standards are pre-written. They are not edited in negotiation. My standards are pre-written. They are not edited in negotiation. My standards are pre-written. They are not edited in negotiation. If a situation fails the standards, it is a no. Without apology, without justification, without delay, no. Confidence is not louder. Confidence is simpler. Yes or no. Aligned or not. That is confidence. Bring to mind a memory, one where you felt proud, when you had earned this pride, something undeniable. Step inside it. See it. Hear it. Feel it. And allow the sensation of that memory to come to a peak of emotion. And as it does, tap your sternum twice with your middle finger. Tap, tap. Let the memory peak and tap it twice. Hold the feeling. Feels good. Feels strong. Feels confident. Take 3 breaths in. And tap twice and lock it. And release neutral. Now tap twice again and feel your system flood with calm elevation, pride, your chest open, your shoulders decompress, your jaw is soft and gaze steady. Again, reset, tap, tap, brings immediate confidence. From this point forward, tap, tap means execution. Closer, calmer, your standards are now fixed. I want you to repeat each of these statements silently and let them become facts. I do not chase, I choose. I am courted by challenges I select selectively. Confidence is my baseline. Excitement is optional. My worth is not negotiable. I'm move forward because movement is natural. My presence is valuable, my time is rare, and my attention is precise. And your right arm becomes rigid now, an unbendable bar of steel. You try to bend it, but it holds stiff. This is refusal. This is certainty. This is standards. And now, tap twice, and your arm melts. That is choice. That is confidence. Confidence is not rigid all the time. Confidence is knowing when to hold and when to release. I want you to picture a request that does not align with your values. Hear it. Feel it. Now breathe. Exhale once. And say no. Calm, even, no justification, just no. Observe the other's face. Respect increases. This is a boundary. This is confidence. Now picture a choice. There are options before you. You take one breath and decide which one. Commit. That is the sequence. One breath, decision, and then commitment. Confidence is clarity, not delay. Repeat silently now. Closer means calmer. Calmer means better outcomes. Closer means calmer. Calmer means better outcomes. Approach reduces noise. Execution increases power. Approach reduces noise. Execution increases power. Now let the logical mind rest. For a moment, go deeper into memory. Think back to a time when you won, when you wanted something and you earned it. A moment undeniable, a moment that cannot be debated. Step into it. See what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. Notice the surge in the chest, the spine taller, the jaw softer, the breath easier. That's pride. It's value. That is you unfiltered. Now stack another memory. A moment when someone looked at you with respect, with admiration, with desire. See their eyes. Feel what it was to be seen. That heat in the chest that is recognition. Recognition of worth. Recognition of power. Now one more memory, a moment you stood up when it mattered, when it would have been easier to bend. You did not bend, you stood. You held. And something inside you knew, this is who I am. Fire is still there, it always was, it always will be. Now stack them. Victory. Recognition. strength. Layer them. Together they form a storm of value, a current of confidence that surges through the chest. That is your epic truth. Tap, tap your sternum now and lock it in. That fire is yours, that storm is yours, that recognition, that pride, that strength is yours. Every time you tap, tap, the storm awakens. The body remembers. The fire burns clean. Closer is calmer. Closer is stronger. Closer is inevitable. Say silently now, this fire is mine. This storm is mine. This worth is mine. The emotion you feel is not random, it is evidence. Evidence of who you are, evidence of what you carry, and evidence of what you will always be. Say silently, I am valuable because I create value. Confidence is policy, not mood. My standards are pre-written, they are not edited in negotiation. Tap, tap on your sternum, anchor locked, execution is automatic. Open your eyes, neutral, look up, close your eyes and drop. Anchor is stable, identity is stable, ready for rehearsal. Picture yourself outside a room. There is someone inside that you want to meet. Attractive, valuable, worth your time. Tap, tap, sternum. Anchor online, now step closer. Notice what happens. Your breath slows. Your jaw loosens. Your gaze widens. The closer you become, the calmer you get. Step again. Closer. Calmer. Noise fades. Now enter the room. Observe your posture. Your chin is level. Your voice is steady. Simple opener, one sentence. Plain, delivered without justification. Now pause, 2 beats. Wait, then listen. The exchange unfolds, calm, steady, confident. Rewind and replay again, each time smoother, each time simpler, each time calmer. This is the protocol. The closer you come to someone you want to talk to, the calmer you become. The closer you get, the easier it is to execute. Now see another scene. You are asked to do something that does not align with your values. Now notice the request. Feel the pressure, the unpleasant pressure. You're not sure what to do. Tap, tap, sternum. Anchor on line, calm, clear. Exhale once. And say no. Even tone, direct, no justification. No. Observe the response. Respect increases, boundaries enforced, confidence reinforced. Rewind and replay again in your head. Each time stronger, each time easier, each time calmer. Boundary protocol is permanent. If not aligned, then no. No explanation, no delay. Now another scene. There are two options on the table. Someone waits for your answer. Tap, tap, sternum. Anchor on line, breathe once. Ask one clarifying question. Listen. Take one breath. And decide. Commit. See yourself choosing. Notice the body language. Steady gaze, calm shoulders. Confidence is not noise, confidence is clarity. And smile as you make that decision. And rewind, replay again, each time quicker, each time cleaner, each time calmer. Decision protocol is permanent. One breath, one decision, one commitment. Now we're going to stack all three. Approach, boundary, negotiation. 3 rules. Closer is calmer. If not aligned, then no. One breath, one decision. 3 triggers. Tap, tap, confidence online. Posture, standards embodied. Breath, clarity restored. Repeat silently. Closer equals calmer. Standards pre-written. One breath equals decision. And lock it in. Now we're going to drift for 20 breaths, each breath a full rehearsal, each breath another scene, 20 approaches, 20 boundaries, 20 decisions. The system encodes repetition. Repetition becomes reflex. Reflex becomes identity. Returning now when the identity is now automatic. Approach reduces noise. Execution increases power. Closer means calmer. Calmer means better outcomes. My standards are fixed. They are not edited in negotiation. Confidence is not mood, confidence is policy. Tap, tap, sternum. Anchor fixed, anchor permanent. Open your eyes now, neutral and steady. Look up, close eyes, down, deeper still. Again, open, nice and wide, and look up, and close, and double the depth. Each cycle proves the seal, each seal doubles the certainty, and certainty equals identity. From this session forward, tap, tap, sternum instantly activates calm, elite confidence. Closer equals calmer in all context, social, professional, physical. One breath equals decision, clarity, commitment, action. Standards are pre-written and cannot be edited by pressure or persuasion. Every sleep cycle consolidates identity further. Every breath is a reminder of value. Tap, tap, sternum now. Notice chest expands, jaw softens, gaze stretches, automatic and permanent. This is the circuit. This is the trigger. This is the system. Value is posture, neck long, ribs wide, jaw soft, breath smooth. This is what value feels like. This is what confidence feels like. From now on, whenever this posture appears, confidence appears. Standards appear. Value appears. Identity is reinforced. Now see yourself 1 month from now in the future. Same posture, same trigger, same clarity, approaching calmly, setting boundaries, deciding quickly, valuable, certain, untouchable. Now, 6 months from now, deeper identity, automatic execution, confidence so normal it is background, not performance, not effort, is your baseline. Now 1 year from now, identity fixed, standards unshakable, confidence clinical, value obvious, unstoppable. Say silently, confidence is baseline. Value is fact. Standards are fixed. Closer means calmer. Tap tap means execution. Repeat until it feels inevitable. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 10. With each number, alertness rises, energy rises, clarity rises. The seal remains, the anchor remains, the identity remains. You will return not as you began, but as the man you are. Valuable, calm, confident, decisive. 1. Breath smooth. 2. Body lighter. 3. Awareness growing. 4. Energy rising. 5. Clarity strong. 6. Posture tall. 7. Confidence sealed. 8. Mind sharp. 9. Eyes ready. 10. Eyes open. Return fully alert, calm baseline, value embodied, confidence, clinical, standards fixed. This session is permanent. This identity is permanent. You are valuable. You are confident. You are unshakable.